once again, I'm really sorry. There is chewing in the background. Max is keeping me company in the salon and is chewing away on his bone. So this is a set I have done recently. As you can see, she'd had her Christmas nails on for 4 weeks and they were looking fabulous. So we got out all these lovely, gorgeous mermaidy colours, and oh, I love this set that I created. So she sent me 2 different pictures. One was a full set of nails with like the green ombre, and then one was a set of nails with lots of white, silver glitter, crystals and some crisp tips. So she was like, kind of want a combination of the 2. So that's what we did. So I've done all my natural nail work prep. I've removed her previous set down to a thin, clear base. As you can see, there's a little bit of the blue left on one of the tips. That's not the end of the world. And what I'm doing first of all is I'm coming in with my cover pink on her middle finger, because this is the one I'm doing a crisp tip, and I try and get this done out of the way first. It was a bit cold in my room, so as you can see, the acrylic was taking a little while to set, and I was manipulating it and moving it a little too much. Oh, I feel like I've lost my place and rambled. Yeah, so I'm creating that nice crisp tip, and then I'm going to add another bead of cover pink from the cuticle area and blend down. And this cover pink I'm using is Rosey Peach from HD collection. So now we're going to the little finger, and I'm going to do one of the ombres. So I'm applying a thin clear base from the cuticle area, blending down just to catch up with the previous clear base. And then I'm going to come in with these 3 different colours. So they are the green, I've got them sat here behind me. The green is Marine Magic. We're then going to come in with, oh no, I don't think that's right. Is it? Emerald Lagoon, yes it is. And then the final one we're going to use is Tidal Teal. So these are some of the greens and turquoises from Hazel Dixon. Now I'm not getting a perfect blend. I'm really not that bothered because I know I'm going to cover loads of glitter on top of this, but I wanted to just start with a base so that if any of the glitter doesn't give perfect coverage, there's the correct colours underneath shining through. I'm then going to come in with Pearl Fine in Apple, and I'm going to place that right at the tip and then blend up a little bit. And then in the middle, I'm going to apply some Holographic Mint in Multicut. And then my final colour is going to be Holographic Peacock in Chunky Cut. So I've got the cut of the glitter has got thicker as we've gone up the nail in the ombre. So it will start from the cuticle area down as a nice chunky cut, blending into a multi-cut and then a fine. As you can see, I used really small beads of clear acrylic to pick up those glitters, and then just use the tip of my brush to just nudge it around. When you're doing 3 colour ombres, things like that, less is definitely more. And I do like to then go over with, see, as you can see, I got my wet brush, picked up some of the multi-cut and blended that either way too. And then we're going to go on to the ring finger. So this one I'm going to use as my base for my crystal nail. So I'm going to apply a base of Rosey Peach, but I'm not going to do a full structure nail with it because I'm going to add a little bit of extra sparkle too. So I'm going to work relatively thin with the Rosey Peach, but just enough to get nice colour coverage. Then I'm going, just while that cover pink is setting, I'm then going back to the ombre now, and I'm using a clear. So this clear is a ratio of about 5 parts clear with 1 part silver shine fine glitter. And this has just added that extra mermaidy, under the sea kind of feel to it. So I did a wash of that. I'm then going to do that on the cover pink too. So as you can see, picking up a bead of that clear, but again, not capping with this yet, because as you can see, as I'm putting it on there, it's got a lot of the silver shine in. So it would be a little too much if I did it as a thicker capping layer. So that's why I'm pulling it out, drawing it out, so that there's a nice little amount of silver shine fine, but it's not overtaking the nail. I'm sorry, my camera was once again kind of going in and out of focus. I've just about figured that out now, but the camera updated and then it had a moment. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm then capping both of those nails in clear acrylic. Then adding that extra layer to the crisp smile line nail. This I'm making sure I'm adding the shape and structure there with the clear. I tend to let the cover pink set a bit because I don't want to put clear on and disturb the cover pink and you get like a weird shadowing effect. And then on this finger I'm doing exactly the same as I did on the little finger, so I'm doing a green ombre. Then going back and filing in that crisp tip, making sure I'm pushing it against the acrylic, not down onto the customer's nail. And then I'm going to create an ombre starting from the middle, working out. So I'm coming in with that Marine Magic first of all, and I'm letting that take up quite a lot of room. And then I'm going to come in with the Emerald Lagoon, just a little bit, and let them kind of blend together. So you want to be really light with your brush here because you don't want to be scraping off the acrylic. You just want to let them blend together. So I'm doing that on both wings. And then final, I'm going to come in with that Tidal Teal right up in the smile line, right up in the corners of those smile line, and just let that blend down a little bit. As you can see, I work quite wet because that really helps get the blend between the colours. Then going back to that pointer finger and then coming in with a wash of that clear and silver shine fine mix I have. Before then capping in clear. Then coming in to the crisp tip, and I applied, as you can see, now straight away you can see the consistency of the silver shine there. So I did brush off some of that until I got the right amount of extra shimmer on top there, and then I'm going to cap that in clear. And then on the thumb we did another ombre. Okay, so I haven't included a video of filing this set. There is always in the description below, there is a link to my filing routine video. So if you want to have a little look at that, you can. And then I'm coming in with my crystals. So these are a mix of, this is blue zircon shimmer. I've got some mint, I think this is crystal mint. And then I've also got some opal in, oh, what is that called? Pacific opal. And then I also popped on some crystal shimmer. So these are varying sizes from SS16, I think, SS16 down to SS5. So I've started creating this crystal swoosh. I start with the big bead, the big crystal right in the middle. And then I swirl the design off either way. Or that other crystal I just added is Peridot AB or Peridot Shimmer. Let me have a quick look on my board. That is Peridot AB. The shimmer is slightly different. Oh my god, now I can't get my board back. right, as I fall. And again, I'm out of shot. I'm not out of shot, it just keeps unfocusing. It's, oh, you know, every time my phone updates, it changes a little bit, and I've just got the settings just how I want them, and then it's like, rah. So yeah, so I'm then just swirling this in either direction, away from that big chunky crystal. Oh, and I know I keep wanging on about this, but don't forget, if you enjoy my content, head on over to my page, click on that subscribe button and make that bell ring, and then you'll get notified every time I share a video. Then wanted to add a few more, so I just added some on to the crisp tip. Now, I do love, most of my clients know, if they come to me and say, I want a full set of French, they won't get it. I find it quite dull. I do it every now and again, because you always get the people going, oh, you're only saying it because you can't do it. So I'm like, I can, there you go. I think with all that you can do with nails these days, I just want to add a little bit extra. So when I do any just crisp tip, I always feel like, it's missing something. There's just a big chunk of cover pink. So I just wanted to add some crystals onto this. And I also thought it brought the nails together nicely by having two nails with a bit of bling on. And then I'm going to apply my top coat. And as you can see, there is just such a lovely shimmery shine on this ombre. I really think the Silver Shine Fine added just that kind of glistening finish to it. I'm trying to find the right words. And I really like in an ombre, especially like this, that it's kind of all now blurred together so beautifully. And it's such a lovely smooth transition. And then when I'm going around those crystals, making sure, as you can see, that I'm getting that top coat right up to those crystals, making sure they're nicely surrounded. Don't go over the crystals, but get as close as you can. I'm going to do this on all the nails, and then I'm going to come in with my detailer and just get in all the little nooks and crannies to make sure that none of those crystals are going to go missing. As you saw at the beginning of the video, this lady had had a little crystal Christmas tree on 4 weeks. She used her hands every day with work. She is, you know, I love her because she really looks after her crystals. So I was like, right, let's bling you out again. So once they're all top coated, I've given them a chance to cool down, and then I'm popping some cuticle oil on. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I loved making these nails, and I really want to get like a pink and purple set of like this done in the next few weeks too. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments or requests, just pop them all below. See you again soon. Bye! If you'd like to receive exclusive monthly content, then head on over to the channel homepage, click join, and see what level might suit you. There'll be regular monthly exclusives and sneak peeks to suit every budget.